Hey, good morning, everybody. Oh, saw a couple heads pop up. I'm just kidding. Good afternoon, everyone. Very excited to be here. So games. As children, we all love playing games. Some of us were sent outside to play games. Some of us played board games, video games. As adults, some of us may still be playing video games. I bet we have a couple of Fortnite fans out there, right? Where we don't want to play games, though, is whenever we're collecting experiential data and trying to understand how our consumers are interacting with our brands. There's a lot of ways that we can capture this information. I like to bucket them in a couple different methods, either passive or active. Passive, email surveys. Don't we love getting these? We fly, we get an email. We stay at a hotel, we get an email. The industry that we are in, oh my goodness, we should be the first people to respond to that email, give our feedback. But I have to tell you, I am not good at this. In fact, the only time I respond is when I have a really great experience. I'm in Fayetteville, Arkansas. Yep, flew out here Saturday. I love Atlanta, been a great experience. Your town is so welcoming, by the way. Anyway, in Fayetteville, I had to take my car into the Jeep dealership, and I think no matter who you are, that is the worst thing to ever have to do. But my rear windshield wiper broke. Believe it or not, the entire arm just hung down. We don't need to go into how that happened. I'm a horrible driver. But anyway, I took it into the dealership, expected to have a horrible experience, and I have to tell you, it was among the top 5 best experiences with customer service I've ever had. Amazing. From the first interaction to the last interaction, it was very impressive. When I went to pick up my car, the gentleman, I'll name him Tom, I got to watch him interact with an elderly customer. I watched him come around from behind the counter, talk to this gentleman, walk him out the door to his car, sprint back to speak to me, apologize for the wait. And then as I came to leave, he said, "Ms. Ramsey, we'd really appreciate it if you'd complete a survey when you got it via email." I couldn't wait to get that survey. And I took time, ladies and gentlemen, to fill out that survey to tell what a great job he had done. Other passive methods, and I love these. We all see these receipt surveys. Again, Fayetteville, Arkansas, I go to my local mass discounter at lunch a lot of times. And at the end of the transaction, they give me a receipt. We've all seen these. We all know how this works. They circle a website, ask you to go out there, answer a few questions. They usually write their name, tell you the name. Hey, give me 5 stars, really appreciate it. I normally do it, right? Now, every once in a while I'll go in, different cashier, same receipt. Sometimes they tell me to just fill it out, sometimes they don't. Maybe I do it, maybe I don't. Now, passive methods, right? Here's the tough part about using these type of methods to gather feedback. We all know this. We either hear the really positive feedback or the really negative feedback. We are missing all of this right here in the middle, the average experience that our customers have at our locations with our salespeople, with our brand. And that feedback is critical because we know in this day and age we can't be average anymore. Websites, we've all seen this. There's a feedback at the top. There's contact us. How many times have you seen someone come out, click on the feedback button to tell you, hey, went out, interacted with the brand today, it met my expectations. It's just not going to happen. So, passive methods. What about active? A lot of people, we have mystery shoppers. I'm a mystery shopper. I love to mystery shop. I mystery shop for many brands. This is wonderful. We hire people to go and actively interact with your frontline associates. Let me tell you, because I do mystery shop, some of these surveys are very long. You have 30, 40 questions. We take on a persona. We purchase products. Sometimes we eat at restaurants. We stay at resorts and hotels. Because the surveys are so long, man, I study those reports. I take notes on my phone. We go through, we do our very best to remember all the questions to answer, all of the interactions with that store associate, that store employee, that salesperson. But it is so hard to capture all the information needed. And then we go back to our homes, to our laptop. We submit the answers to the survey, the reports. And guess what? Oh, I forgot to check the bathroom. I forgot to check the dumpster area. I forgot to ask about a warranty. I forgot to ask about a return policy. It's just tough because there's so much information to ask and remember, and we do the very best we can. So, if your brand is collecting consumer feedback, kudos to you. You were in the game, you were trying, and that is wonderful. If you don't know what your brand is currently doing, or you're not sure if you're collecting consumer feedback, it's time to get in the game because what gets measured gets improved. So, where is the future of data collection going? Where is the future of collecting these experiences and observations? What's next? The answer is really simple. It's in your hand, it's in your purse, it's in your pocketbook, it's in your briefcase. We have also got to tap in the crowdsource. We've all heard about crowdsourcing. There are hundreds of millions of consumers out there, your consumers right now, that want to be heard. They want to tell you and provide feedback about your app, about your website, your delivery service. They want to talk to you about their interaction with your salesperson. They want to be heard. And so where is the miss? So far, what's happening is we are not meeting them where they want to be heard. We've got to reach out to them on their smartphones. We all know everybody's on their smartphones. 77% of adults in the US right now have a smartphone. That is huge, 77%. That's a smartphone. It's crazy numbers. We all know what smartphones can do. They geocode. They send push notifications. They tell us where our car is parked. They pretty much do everything for us. The photo taking quality, the videos they can capture, everything possible with the cell phone. And this is how our consumers want to be reached, is all via mobile phones. So what are we talking about? We're talking about capturing all of the insights from our consumers, whether that is just data, whether we need photos, and whether we need videos, all within those phones, engaging them with their smartphones. And that's basically, again, I'm from Field Agent, that's basically how Field Agent was created. You see a need, you fill it. You see an opportunity, you take it. And so the way that we see the industry moving with experiential data collection is through crowdsourcing and through smartphones and doing that data collection by meshing those two together. If you have any questions, you can come see me at my booth at Field Agent. I actually think I gave you a minute or two back. So thank you very much for your time. I appreciate it.